Alright, alright, alright.
Energizing
Okay,
combos.
let me see.
Hearty noodle.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me sure to get started with this. Okay.
Waterfall soup.
So I have to say this straight up. I do apologize what happened in my previous stream. This was out of my control. Apparently, it had to do the fact that there was a service outage that literally messed up my live play during the moment I was getting to the how you say this, the climax arc, like the climax arc where we're finally going to find out what's really gonna happen with these main characters. And really, it was out of my control. I was not in control of this, so this wasn't really my fault. This was a fault of the service provider, that they didn't have someone in the nighttime ready to ensure what the hell was going on to address it. So the moment I guess they finally fixed the service outage is when the time that it opened. So basically, once it opened and they find out what was really going on, they had to fix it right away because there was a lot of, I guess, angry customers that were mad that they did that to them in the middle of the morning. So they had to get someone to fix it right away as soon as they opened. So that's why off the bat, I had some technical delays. Hold on, let me see this. Okay, let me pause it. Yeah, I'll pause it right now. So yeah, that's what happened is I had a service outage that really 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 messed things up for my progress and the stuff that I was doing. Okay, so let me go ahead and get this thing going. Am I think curable? No. That's better. Okay, so like all I said, I am very deeply upset that I had to make a part two of the same thing. I could have did it all in one, but unfortunately, that's out of my control. It was not my fault that ended up happening. So I do apologize again that I wasn't able to get a stream that should have been combined it in one. I had to do it in part two, which is a huge letdown due to the fact that I have to allow people have to see, or viewers have to see the first one and the second one to order to complete the story, and it's a huge letdown. And I do hope that in the future they don't do this ever again, because this really made me mad. I have to be careful with service providers because you don't know what's up their sleeves. So those, we'll see what happens. And hopefully, if they want to continue receiving, because if they continue making mistakes like this, we don't have to pay them anymore. We can go to a different provider who's willing to do the job and not continue making those mistakes. Because again, our wallets are at the end of the day, are what pays them. If they don't have our wallets, then they're not gonna get our money. Simple as that. It makes perfect sense. So I'm gonna instead do something like that if this continues. So enough being said, I'm going to finish continuing this story and see what happens from there. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so for right now, there's nobody here. Let me notify something. Alright, catch me. Unput catch me. I'm just gonna put live streaming. Now we still had to get through. I was going to, how you say this? I was going to do something at the end of this first thing, but since I was interrupted, I was out of I see this. I was not able to make any changes to the first things. I had to make some adjustments and do more work since they did cut me off, so I wasn't able to get that on time. But hopefully now we can continue finding what's going on. Making sure this is working. Okay, let's continue this.
I know most of what happened now. The issue is, I can't reach Banyue.
Huh? Could Banyue Shifu be planning to face everything alone after what Dialyn said yesterday?
Ningqian's also missing. The timing of the miasma eruption can't be a coincidence. And his disappearance only confirms my suspicions.
Your suspicions? What did you dig up this time, Dialyn?
Remember when I told you that I heard a familiar name among the voices of those dying in the mine's old residential area? That name was Ningqian.
Ningqian? Were his relatives among the victims back then?
When the disaster hit the old mining site, Banyue left many to die, including Ningqian's sister.
Those Banyue turned away.
Praxi, there's no point in hiding anything from her at this point, right?
Xiaoguang, this is what happened.
So, Ningqian concealed his past and joined Banyue's school to get close to him. I found out that he'd contacted Sarah before he first met us. No wonder more clues somehow always appeared the moment we thought the trail was about to go cold. That's Sarah. She must have used the hatred in his heart to strike some sort of deal with him. Us meeting the Exaltus remnants, discovering the ancient tome, and learning of the array. None of that was random. Looks like that woman has been secretly orchestrating these seemingly logical events. I got an investigation report on Ningqian this morning. He said goodbye to his neighbors and friends at the martial arts school. The way he spoke made it sound like he was leaving on a long trip and might never see them again.
Never see them again? Does that mean he's out to take revenge?
That seems to be the most likely possibility. The recent miasma eruption that led Banyue to investigate was probably meant to lure him into opening the ancient array.
So that note I received?
Was it a setup to exploit Banyue Shifu's guilt toward Xiaoguang and the others? He tried to keep her safe and stop Senior Ye from activating the array, which made it the perfect bait to draw him in.
That's just the tip of the iceberg. I suspect the array and the ancient tome, and even the part about the key to quell miasma, were nothing more than tricks to keep him chasing. Think about it. Using powerful ether energy to activate the array and purify the miasma? If the array is used to absorb a large amount of ether energy and miasma, then where will all that power go? The miasma in Limnian Hollow is abnormally receding. Where is it flowing to? What else is behind the residential building in the mines?
And so we still don't know. We're starting to get clear, but since the voice are not working on some parts, hard to really come forward with this and understand. Better when they talk. Way better. Don't know.
For example, sustaining that creator who is soon to descend.
Please, I hope the new update they don't do this again, because it really gets annoying when you have to read it. It does.
If that's true, then even if the array once had its use, it's definitely not some world-saving miracle anymore. Instead, it's an energy pool gathering strength for the creator's descent.
As for Ningqian, no matter how much he knows about what's actually happening, he's already become someone else's pawn.
I know I don't have the right to forgive Banyue Shifu on his behalf, or erase the hatred he carries in his heart. But even if I don't remember him as a child anymore, I know from the time we've spent together that the kindness he showed us was genuine.
So, what about you? As things stand, what do you think of Banyue? Have you made up your mind?
My mind was already clear. Ever since we left the Hollow and stepped on the bridge that connects my old home to the outside world, amidst all the chaos, that figure silently rushed out, carrying my brother and me over the bridge. The only hands that we could reach in that terrible abyss, the only person who held us, as sturdy as a mountain, was Banyue Shifu.
Huh? Xiaoguang, did you remember something?
Yes, Banyue Shifu never mentioned it. He saved my brother and me all those years ago. He looked after us, sent us to Yunquei Summit, gave us a better home. No matter what kind of past he carries on his shoulders, or what strict cold rules he adheres to, how could I erase such kindness? And now his guilt has driven him into danger for us again. Dialyn, Belle, I'm going to bring Banyue Shifu and my brother back.
Now that's the spirit of the Qingming Sword successor. If you're set on dragging them back from the abyss, then let's get going. Before that scrap heap gets turned into actual scrap, and before your brother and Ningqian make any irreversible mistakes.
Dialyn!
I knew you were a good person.
All right, stop it, you two.
Here we go. Finally. And we'll continue the other stories after this. We want to get to the climax of this story and understand what's really going on. Is this the only way we could do it? I know my hair is such a messed up, but this is not my fault. People over there just didn't know what the hell they're doing, so that's why my hair looks like this. I do apologize for that. But this is what happens when they didn't have their server up and running. I could have had better hair running yesterday. They just didn't shut it off, so it's their fault that I'm in this situation. Let's do this.
Song Tao must have delivered the message to you. Is he okay?
Don't worry, Senior Qingyuan. He'll be okay. But he told us that our fellow disciples from Suibian Temple were trapped by miasma. How did you manage to break free?
It was Banyue Shifu. Somehow the sealed gate was opened last night. Some disciples went in to explore, but shortly after, a wave of active miasma came and swept everyone away, leaving us trapped in different places. Later, just as we were about to give up hope, Banyue Shifu came and saved everyone. After he found a safe place for us, he turned and went in deeper. From the look on his face, I could tell that it wasn't just a spur-of-the-moment decision. He seemed as if he had long made up his mind to go in there.
Did he say anything before you left?
He said that human forces could no longer stop this chaos and that he needed to find another way, so he went to investigate the source. He also said some strange things, heavy words. I don't know if they were meant for us or if he was just talking to himself.
Heavy words? What do you mean?
He said, To walk this world is as to depart one's home for distant shores. When debts of old weigh heavy, they press not upon thy steps alone, but cast thy companions stumbling in the dust beside thee. He also said something like, I shall make the burden lighter, my own and far more for my companions. This debt must be paid.
Just as I suspected.
I thought it sounded strange at the time. I wanted to help him, but I was injured. There wasn't much I could do. I was worried, so I insisted he take Bolion along. Shortly after he left, toward the source of the miasma, we heard a loud noise. Then, the miasma that was trapping everyone appeared to be drawn towards something else and started to recede. We were all so relieved. Until just a moment ago, when Bolion came back and reported that Banyue Shifu was trapped now. You can try scanning Bolion's memory module to find out exactly what happened, but things aren't looking good. At this rate, Banyue Shifu will be killed in that array.
Let's find out what's going on.
We rarely came here back then. We must make haste and check the area for anything suspicious.
But you can't go in by yourself.
Already here?
Over here! Banyue Shifu! This way!
Fall back behind me!
Ningqian must have been the one who opened this door.
It's like every inch of this place is etched deeply in his memory.
Now you don't go in by yourself.
No, how pathetic. Can't you see? Stop fighting! You should watch me die. I've waited 10 years. 10 whole years!
Not a good
Since
idea.
you'll be dying with me, then so be it. Guess I can finally avenge my sister. And give myself some closure.
Ningqian, I shall repay this debt with my life. Yes, your life is not a bargaining chip. You still have a long road ahead. Go and live and see the world that your sister never saw.
The array base has been destroyed, and now the suppressed miasma has been released.
finally met Banyue Shifu has been battling an endless stream of ethereals to protect that young fellow. He's been fighting for quite some time now. I couldn't quite make out what they were saying, but it sounded like the young man was begging Banyue Shifu to give up on him. And who knows how much longer he can hold them off.
That platform is where Dad used to take me to see the stars. The array has been there all along, so close by.
Is there a way to break through or enter the array?
The concentration of miasma is too high over there. I can't get any closer.
Fairy, scan and confirm the range of the entire array. Belle, you can try getting closer, but be careful. Fairy and I will think of a way to break it.
Got it. Let's move in that direction.
It won't work. The arrays absorb too much miasma.
Surrender. Open your core and embrace this great power. It will grant you rebirth and eternal freedom. Do you hear that? Do you hear the cries of the burden deep within your body? Your bearings are screaming. Your circuits are melting. You have long been covered in cracks on the verge of collapse.
Emotion module overload. Forcing deinstallation to clear redundant emotional data. Re-verifying core command. Suppress miasma by any means necessary.
Dive in. Sink into eternity. Behold how they long to accept you. Why resist? You are a part of this filth. This shell is broken. My body, like a candle flickering in the wind. Yet even if only a sliver of hope remains, the faintest glimmer of light, this heart must hold it fast and never let it go. So stubborn. Look at these scars. They're not just marks of battle. They're the price of bearing what should never have been yours to carry. Murderer. He must pay with his life.
Your existence is a mistake. You should be eradicated. Feeling pain. It's nothing compared to the agony we feel.
Descend to hell. Fall with us. How long can you hold on? 10 minutes. 1 minute. A second. Is it worth it? For those who hate you, who fear you, suffering, exhausted. Then why trudge in vain through this hopeless mire? Give up. Give up your meaningless pain. Your very existence is a mistake. And your struggle, an even greater one. Even if I fall here, this is the path I have chosen. This is the price I have to pay. This will is like a stone. Immovable. Unyielding. Even if my body shatters and I perish here, I shall not falter. Let go of your meaningless resistance. Of your heavy burdens. Let everything return to nothing. To its original, pristine, blank state. Isn't that a good idea? No more bloodshed. No more disappointment. No endless penance. No duty. No guilt. Only eternal release.
Belle, Fairy and I have found something.
Master, an abnormally large convergence of miasma has been detected. Warning. Vital signs of the survivors in the platform area are extremely weak. Anomaly detected. Multiple energy flow nodes detected. I've marked the coordinates. The ether flow corresponds with the signature of the array base. Destruction of these nodes would disrupt the formation, destabilizing its structural integrity and potentially disabling the array core.
Array base and array core. Looks like I'll just have to give it a shot.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Destroying the array base might not only break the barrier and save people, but it might even delay or even stop the miasma that the Matrix sends to the Creator. It's a race against time.
The nodes are scattered all over. Let's split up.
Okay, leave this area to me. Proxy, you cover Xiaoguang. The noise in the array core is getting weaker. Let's go!
I have to like hit the thing to the side, but I don't know. They're really, really far apart. If there's another way to do it, I could do it. It doesn't let me.
Got one for complaints. Shall I take you for a chat?
If I could zoom in, it could be easier to get through the... But it's not letting me. How do you do it from a straight line? Yeah, this thing is in the way. Because to do it in a straight line, you have to like go through a persistently downplay act. Okay, there we go. I don't know, physics is not looking weird. It's looking very, very weird with this. It was very weird with that physics.
This is the last one on my end. Looks like it's up top.
Baby.
Something's happening. The bird knows there's danger.
Got one for complaints. All three down. Now it's all up to Xiaoguang and the others. Better hurry back to the array core and wait there.
Look at it defending.
Got one for complaints. It worked. No time to waste. I'm going ahead. Hey. Woo! Sacrificing yourself for justice? A life for a life? And you, charging in to die over such a lousy trick? Is that brilliant?
Hatred!
Got one for complaints. It's not over yet. And you already look this miserable.
Let's end it here. My core. Please. Take it.
Taking it to report back, that would be nice. But now, I have a new choice. This time, let the words of the dead grant you a truth that allows you to keep on existing.
Why didn't you save me?
Look at what you've done. You heartless monster!
Remember our faces.
A machine will always be a machine. Never. I will never forgive you.
Luckily, that rascal got angry and ran off to play. Big guy, can you promise to help me find him?
Sis?
He's so stubborn. Always getting hung up on the smallest things. I know he'll probably hit a few bumps along the way, but hey, just be patient with him, okay?
The peace we found here made me complacent. I couldn't bring myself to open that thing. Maybe this is the price I pay.
What's this?
But please, please, our two children are still so young. We shielded them with a technique just before the explosion. The two of them still have a chance to... Don't let them watch us leave. Don't let them suffer the despair of seeing their loved ones die. Don't let them...
I'm leaving them to you, Banyue. Get them out of here. Run straight ahead and leave this place. Just to make sure Ayuan and Xiaoguang survive. Please. I'm begging you.
Thanks, big guy. Really. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, we can go without regrets.
One day, when they return to their former home, remember to tell them we left with smiles on our faces.
Mom, Dad, you'd understand my decision, right?
Sis! Sis! Why did you do this? Why couldn't you just let me hate him? Why did all this have to happen? Sis, I miss you. I really...
Did you hear it now, Banyue? The voices of both those who died and survived because of you. This is the weight of the truth. Your logic algorithms determined that there were only a handful with a chance of survival at the time. So you chose the optimal solution and didn't try to save anyone else. But as you stand here today, willing to step in and stop the array, you've proven that you've broken free of the constraints of commands and algorithms, haven't you?
Correct. But the past cannot be...
Right. The past can't be rewritten. But you're only holding on to the debt of those who were killed. You have forgotten the promise to live that those who passed entrusted to you at the end of their lives. Do you really think that falling here and sacrificing your life to repay your debts is something worth commending? You're just trying to run away. The real way to atone for wrongdoing is to live. Living the way you are now, this human form with emotions, self-awareness, and the ability to feel pain. To face the trials of the past day after day, and to shoulder the never-ending guilt. Live. Live with a clear mind. Face the people you've saved. Be it gratitude, relief, distance, fear, even if you hate him. Go fulfill your promise to the deceased. Keep going. Use every remaining moment to make up for your past. Until the very end. This is my final verdict as a Krampus judge.
Xiaoguang, Ningqian. About what happened all those years ago,
You don't need to say anything, Banyue Shifu. Actually, I already remembered it all. Back when we crossed the bridge again. You might think you're a murderer who didn't save people in their moment of need. But to me, and my brother, you're the path to survival our parents sacrificed their lives for. And not only did they give themselves up for us, but also for your chance to become human. Dialyn is right. Remorse for the dead never really goes away. But we can bear it as we go on. You don't owe the dead your life. You owe them the will to use the hands that once killed, to reach for more life instead. That's why I've never blamed you, Banyue Shifu. I also wanted to thank you, Dialyn, for letting me hear my parents' last words. It showed me that I was thinking the same way they were.
You and your parents are such gentle souls. And now you've grown into exactly the person they hoped for.
Ningqian, this is my own choice. You always have the freedom to choose how to face Banyue Shifu.
Sorry. I'm so sorry, Banyue Shifu. I've hated the wrong person. For 10 years, I've hated the wrong person. I've poured my deepest hatred on you and squandered my sister's last wish.
Of course you can hear.
I still remember her last words vividly. I remember every face of those I could not save. Their faces have never faded. I was never able to find you in Waifei Peninsula after I rescued Xiaoguang and the others. Until years later, when you came to my school, I recognized you the moment you told me your name. By that time, you already looked like your sister all those years ago.
You've known all along? And you still took me in as a disciple and taught me everything. It was me. I made a deal with Sarah. I used the ancient tome to lure you into activating the array. I thought I could use the array to absorb the miasma, hoping I could save more people and complete my revenge.
Ningqian, I'm afraid you were just another pawn in someone else's game. It is still unknown whether the endless miasma was purified or just transferred to something else in the Hollow. It's far more complicated than you think. We've all been pulled into a deeper scheme without even realizing it.
God, they don't even talk. That's not good. This is really killing the story. No. They can't talk. It makes it harder to understand.
Ningqian, Xiaoguang, this place is dangerous, and you're still unstable. You should leave immediately, return with the others, and wait for Ishwan Shifu's support.
I will only become a burden if I stay. Banyue Shifu. Everyone, please be careful. I'll deliver the news. And if Ishwan Shifu arrives in time, I'll inform her immediately.
The Qingming sword is reacting strangely in this area. There must be something I'm destined to face ahead. Banyue Shifu, I gave my word to Belle before we came. This time, I will not stay behind. I will not watch those dear to me face danger alone again.
Banyue Shifu, Xiaoguang has made up her mind. Let's trust in her decision.
Yeah, we're also running out of time. Her own brother might be in grave danger and you won't let her go with you? How does that make sense? You only have two options. Knock Xiaoguang out and send her back, or grant her wish. Come on. Is the wielder of the Qingming sword supposed to be weak or something? Look at yourself. You look like a mess. Give it a minute and we'll all be counting on Xiaoguang to save us.
Fine, but we proceed with caution and must not act rashly.
All right. Now that we've set him on the right path again, it's time for us to go to that lousy creator's lair and turn the place upside down.
The Judge of Krampus sure lives up to her name. Your perceptiveness is truly a pain.
Are you done watching, Sarah Florin? Spent so long as no match found in the database, you picked up the habit of sneaking and hiding like a rat?
You were investigating me. But now that the dust is settled, what happened in the past doesn't matter anymore. Krampus, Faithin, Ye Xunguang. I was hoping to lend you a hand and dedicate the power of this stone lion to the Creator as a gift. An offering of thanks for the power the Creator lost when they cleansed the miasma. Pity, all these changing plans, but no matter. That'll be enough. Almost everything's been purified in this place.
Where is my brother?
Look at you. You're just like you were in his nightmare. Pure, naive, and ignorant. Naturally, your brother is... Oh, well, look who it is.
Xiaoguang, what are you doing here? Weren't you training in seclusion? Who sent you here?
Brother, judging from your looks, are you also...
Go back. You shouldn't have come here.
Senior Ye, we're all worried about you.
Are you in?
Note. What note? What did you do, Sarah? Why is my sister here?
No need to be so anxious. You helped me find the Creator in order to save her, didn't you? So what's wrong with organizing this moving reunion beforehand? Is there any point in pursuing such trivial details at this stage? Don't forget, I'm the one chosen by the Creator. Only I can open the door for the Creator's arrival into this world. Your obsession, the answer to fulfilling your tragic wish, is just ahead. The time is nearly upon us, since you're willing to give everything to save your one and only sister. You'll definitely come, won't you? Otherwise, all our hard work will be in vain.
Xiaoguang, listen to me. Go back with the others. Trust me. And don't follow me anymore. Junior Bell, everyone. I'm sorry, but I have to go. I've already come this far. I have no other choice.
Using someone's loved ones as leverage? Despicable, yet effective. Stop spacing out. Let's go after them.
Wise, do you know where they went? Can you track them down?
Tracking route confirmed. Path recalibration complete.
It doesn't look like they've gone far, but the miasma concentration in that direction is higher than anywhere we've been before. We have to be careful.
Okay. Xiaoguang, can you keep going?
Yeah, let's go. We're bringing my brother back.
You need someone special for this.
I may be slow, but I still have...
Your fortune seems pretty good lately.
You need her. Can't do this without her.
Answer me. What's going on? What did you do to Xiao Guan behind my back? Why did you lead her here? We agreed she stays out of this until the Creator descends. You broke your promise!
Promise? Faced with the divine edict of the Creator, the promises of mortals are as light as a goose feather. There's no need to get so worked up. Your sister's presence is just a necessary component in the process. You see, you, your sister, and I are all keys that have been gathered here. The grand descent is about to begin, releasing your sister's shackles and fulfilling your deepest wishes. Those are the only reasons you were willing to abandon your companions and walk with me, right?
Sarah, what exactly are you trying to do?
What am I trying to do? My plans have never wavered since the very beginning. The time has come. All things shall return to their source. Come, all you lost children who seek answers and redemption. Embrace your fate. O supreme and sacred Creator, by thy blessing and thy call, I lay forth this offering. Obliterate the vows of traitors, the avengers' cries, the defilers' lament, and the mourning of the dead. O mighty Creator, hear my plea. I beseech thee to manifest thy truth in the chaos of this world. I beseech thee to wield thine eternal dominion and reshape the order of the universe.
Sarah, my most faithful servant, thou hast come to the very brink of my advent. Abandon the remnants of the mortal world. Traverse life and death, brilliance and decay, bliss and suffering. All shall return to me.
So this is the Exaltus Creator. They may look radiant, but it all sends a shiver down my spine. Whether or not this evil being can be destroyed depends on this strike. I'll end it here and now, before Xiao Guan and the others are drawn in too deep. Move! Val...
Ooh.
It's a tricky one. Just as expected. Good thing it's been blasted into ether particles now. But...
Abandon the mortal world. Traverse life in Our team was caught in operation against a notorious ethereal. I've lost contact with everyone.
Lucky child, chosen by the will of the Creator. You were restored to the living before you turned into an ethereal. The blood of the Creator flowing through your broken body is the best proof that you belong here. We're the Exaltists. I'm Soph, the scribe, and the current overseer. There is no need for fear, no need for doubt. The Creator is merciful.
Wow.
This is the place they have given you, your new home.
No, Sorry. I have somewhere I have to go back to.
How many times have I already told you there has never been a special investigation squad in HSO, and there's no file under the HIA for a Sarah Florin?
Wow.
Tread carefully. One step further and you may shed your mortal sins. But the gate to the final domain does not open without refinement. Life and death. Existence and annihilation. Brilliance and decay. Bliss and suffering. All shall return to the Creator, for they are the origin of all. I know. Deep inside my body, my soul, lies the seed of evil I've long refused to face. Abandon the remnants of the mortal world. Traverse life and death. Guided by nameless markings, I shall walk the path in search of the Creator.
Not good! What? Sarah and the thing. Their presence has vanished. Wait.
They vanished.
This presence has grown even stronger. That creator has returned. Oh no! No, no!
Brother, wait for me! Brother!
Xiao.
What is this? I don't care what you are. Give me back my brother!
Ooh.
I refuse to lose anyone important to me again!
That twisted being. Could it be the Creator Sarah's been searching for?
It is all thanks to Ye Shuyan's foolish act of defiance.
Is that Sarah's voice?
Cycle of yin and yang.
Something that should have been mine all along. Taken by the hand of a blood relative. What could be better?
Summon spirit. Your life will
Ooh. Let's do this right. We're not gonna make it. Doing my best to hit higher powers.
Still afraid to draw the sword. If you keep running, your loved ones will all be buried here!
Brother!
Some choices are burdens, and we must bear them. Do what must be done. I trust you, just as you trust me. Finally.
If I were the one being controlled instead, I believe my brother would make the same choice! How long? You trust me, just as I trust you. Somehow, I'm not afraid anymore.
The seal is broken. Great!
Brother.
Such a splendid power. I'll happily accept it. How could that be?
A mere evil spirit, and you dare speak so arrogantly. I am Ye Guang, wielder of the Tingling Sword of Yunhui Summit. This sword, with heaven and earth as its guide, shall cleanse all evil!
Xiaoguang, I already know.
This voice... Did I really bring my brother back?
Please forgive me for leaving again. You must wait for me. Trust me. I will save you. I swear I will.
Brother...
And what happened?
Xiaoguang, how are you feeling? Do you still hurt anywhere?
It feels like I had a really, really long dream. Right, where's my brother? What happened to him? Where is he? Did I bring him back?
Don't worry. Let me tell you everything that's happened. After you defeated that thing, the creator, or at least its embryonic form, you passed out from exhaustion. The power wrapped in that black mist dissipated, and Senior Ye, he seemed to come back to his senses. He caught you as you fainted and whispered something I couldn't make out. It was clear he didn't want to leave, but in the end, he walked away alone. He didn't explain anything. All he said was, take care of Xiaoguang. Banyue Shifu and Dialyn were both injured and couldn't stop him. But at that moment, from Senior Ye's expression, it was like he suddenly realized something that he had to confirm right away.
He left alone? No. We must find him as soon as possible. If he still has any remnant influence of the creator in his body, if that takes hold again. And what about Shifu? Did she make it in time?
Yixuan Shifu hasn't returned to Swabian Temple yet. She's probably dealing with Senior Ye's situation. I heard that Yunquay Summit will be sending people over soon to investigate the creator incident.
Yunquay Summit.
Xiaoguang, considering our past experiences and what Sarah said, do you think the creator's target has always been you and the Qingming sword?
Yeah. It's been trying to lure me into using the power of the Qingming sword to make me break the seal myself. And I'm afraid that it controlled my brother to use him as a medium at the critical moment, to devour the power of both me and the Qingming sword.
So, do you still remember how you defeated the creator?
The situation was dire. When I finally released the Qingming sword, I seemed to have a strange resonance with it. I understood that the sword contains a power that can suppress the creator, or even annihilate it. That's why I believed that the last strike would bring my brother back.
And besides that, did you feel anything else?
What do you mean?
Like, any changes with your body, or in your appearance? Your hair kinda turned white when you drew the sword.
Are you worried about repercussions from using the sword? Don't worry. That look was just the influence of the Qingming sword. You see, I remember everything very clearly. I remember how that monster was torn apart by my blade, and what my brother asked me to do. What's wrong? Still worried? Then how about a little test? Want me to recite any technique spells? Or any Yunquay Summit rules? Or maybe everything we did together after we met?
Oh, thank goodness. Looks like you're really okay. I'm glad.
Yeah, I've never been very lucky, but maybe it's about time things went my way, right? It's just, I finally found my brother, and the next thing I knew, he was gone again.
Yep. Greater even.
Yeah. It seems like Sarah was using the promise of separating me from the Qingming sword to lure my brother into cooperating with her. But I don't think my brother ever believed her. He only played along so he could get close enough to find a chance to destroy the creator before it could take form. He didn't realize that the creator's focus was on me and the Qingming sword all along, and that Sarah had already drawn me into her trap long before I noticed. But now that the crisis is over, and he's finally out of their grip, why doesn't he come back? He was clearly worried about me. When I was half conscious, I remember hearing him ask me to forgive him for leaving again, saying something like, he'd definitely save me. It doesn't sound like he's just worried that I'll be consumed by the sword. It's more like he's trying to tell me something. Could it be that he's learned of something even more terrifying? Something he felt he had to deal with on his own right away.
Since Senior Ye asked you to trust him, then let's do just that. What's most important now is for you to rest up and get better quickly. Once you're fully recovered, we'll work together to find him. And this time, we'll make sure he doesn't disappear on us again.
Here's the bugs, okay.
I'm afraid I'll have to trouble you to keep a closer eye on Xiaoguang's state of mind these next few days.
Right. There was so much happening so quickly that we didn't have time to investigate further, which is why we couldn't tell you right away. When the creator, or rather that power Xiaoguang fought off, was first awakened, 4 areas in Lemnian Hollow simultaneously emitted extremely brief but highly similar energy resonance signals.
Which 4 areas?
We can only locate 3 general areas at the moment. One was right where the creator appeared at the old mining site. Another was the area where we confronted the Exaltist Overseer, Mevarok. And the third one was the town.
Yeah. Coincidentally, these are all places Wise and I have been before.
You've been to all 3 places?
Oh, don't tell me these are all popular attractions.
That's not the strangest part. What's really worth noting is the 4th signal. Fairy?
The spatial coordinates of the 4th resonance signal are severely blurred. Existence confirmed, but precise location cannot be confirmed due to high-level energy interference. Warning. Though brief, the peak value of the signal's miasma energy exceeded all known records within Lemnian Hollow.
It was like some kind of distant, indistinct response. Then it quickly went silent again, as if hiding from something.
3 of the signals came from areas we've been to recently. No way that was a coincidence. But that last one? It's hidden so deep that even Fairy couldn't pinpoint it. Where could it be?
4 resonating signals. There must be some underlying connection we haven't uncovered yet.
That disgusting miasma creature we fought, and the Ye Shuyun controlled by the creator, might have just been the opening move. The creator testing the waters. Whatever it is, it's still out there lurking, scheming something. I'll report this to Krampus and closely monitor any changes inside the hollow.
I will also investigate further.
With Krampus and Banyue Shifu helping out, things will definitely go more smoothly from here. Wise and I will keep an eye on the situation too, while we keep Xiaoguang company.
Let's all stay sharp, everyone. This calm might just be the eye of the storm. A brief moment of respite before everything gets thrown into chaos again. Are you here to criticize me, Senior Zhao? I thought they'd send the cold, heartless executioner. You know, I've never been able to get along with her.
The boss hasn't issued any new orders yet. Naturally, she won't do anything. Besides, it's too late for you to feel guilty now. I'm just here on my own behalf to ask you for an explanation. After all, we've provided you with important intel, but the result of the mission was a little underwhelming. The orders from the higher-ups are to retrieve Banyue's core data and erase this unstable factor. But as for you, not only did you not get the core, but you also seem to have made him more complete and dangerous? Is this negligence of duty or self-inflicted downfall.
Huh? Who said I didn't finish the mission? I have exercised the ultimate authority granted to me by Krampus as the judge. The verdict is as follows. Banyue's core consciousness has tentatively proven that it is controllable and of great value. Hence, I deemed there is no need to erase it. As for retrieving said core, don't worry. I will introduce Banyue to Krampus. Wouldn't you call that a different kind of recovery, in a sense?
Huh? You want to let him join Krampus?
Yeah, wouldn't that be more interesting? If he joined, then his power, along with all of the information he has, would be of service to Krampus. In the long run, that's way more valuable than a one-time core data extraction, don't you think? Aside from the old folks from TOPS, the reason the boss is so interested in Banyue's core is because a certain big shot was the one who made modifications, which gradually transformed him from a killing machine into a human.
Huh. You sure know how to wiggle out of a tough situation. However, your proposal does actually have some merit. I hereby approve your verdict. As for how to write the report without any leaks to get those old fossils to nod in person, that will be up to you to deal with. But I believe that when the boss finds out we're about to have a new member who is so controllable and so useful with all the potential value he brings, I'm sure she will be happy. After all, this is much more worthwhile than recycling a pile of scrap metal, right? All right, I'll leave the rest of the procedures to you. I look forward to hearing good news about our new member.
I'll still be relying on you to help me persuade the others. Banyue, your path to redemption begins with Krampus. And it will be a long road. Don't let me down.
On the day I secretly snuck into Suibian Temple, I saved a chubby cat. The storyteller at Yumcha Scene told fascinating tales. We ate osmanthus cakes made with fresh petals preserved in honey, sticky rice powder, and kumquat peel. Banyue Shifu doesn't like greasy or spicy things. When handing him hot tea, the cup handle should be to the right. Dialyn really likes honey. She always doubles the amount. Senior Inhu's secret marinade. Grind the dried tangerine peel into fine powder. Use just a pinch when seasoning the meat. When we gathered around the fire that night, we looked at the stars together and exchanged embarrassing stories. I talked about... Why? Why can't I remember? I knew it just a second ago. I talked about how I didn't bring enough money when I left Junkoi Summit. I almost ended up going to that pawn shop in town. I remembered thinking to myself, besides the Qingming sword, I have nothing of value that's worth holding on to. I must never forget these memories. Shifu, my brother, Belle, Wise, and everyone else. I must remember all the beautiful moments we shared together. I have to remember.
I don't know what happened. That was it. And there's that one too. Okay, then it means should be good now. That was a big one. I guess they're waiting for the final moment when they have it ready. The only thing I could say the letdown of it is they need to make sure all audios are there, so that way it'll be more hearable and not skipping some dialogue, because I couldn't understand fully the story. They do need to fix that. Make sure that the next season that we have to convince them as a community, if we do want to know more about the story, that make sure they have all the voices in there. Not a single voice left out, because it does mess up the whole story. It does. So at my rating, I gotta give this part of the story a 7 out of 10. It still didn't get a good satisfied, but it is recommended to know what happens to some of the characters. So my only letdown is that we'll still wait to see what happens. We're probably gonna have more of a big showdown between the creator and all the main characters in the story. There's gonna be a lot of characters to its finale. So we're getting close to the finale of the story, of the season, basically. You know what's gonna end up happening. And the main character, of course the main villain character, Sarah, which is now injured, but she's not dead yet. Still a threat, unfortunately, because of her how you say this, ongoing obsession with the creator. It's very serious. So we'll only see what happens by then. And doesn't look like I can do any more, so I'm gonna have to go to
No matter where we
agents.
go, meeting you is the real reward.
I ran out of space, that's why, with the battery, so I have to shut them down by doing a couple of fighting. But yeah, 7 out of 10. It could have done better if you want me to continue fighting them, but I guess we'll see what happens next.
Need a fortune teller.
My dream seems to have become a reality.
Had made Rena.
If you need help.
1, 2. Yes, all accounted for.
Soldier Orphe!
I'm not late, am I?
Huh? Is something the...
Ogle Squad!
You have my complete support.
Number 0, Ambi, Captain of Silver Squad. It's been a while.
What the?
Okay, these three will do. I think my last character will be that character, since she's really powerful, and I'll probably save up credits for that since I'm getting so much, which is good. We want to get some many credits, because with a lot of credits you get these characters for free. You don't have to worry about using your own money.
Copy. Don't. Don't lift your chin.
Landing's already written. Let's clear them out again.
Roger.
Damn. Dead. Let's see what I got. Okay, we'll do this again. I'm noticing some problems with the main character as I was, streaming this. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Like, she has terrible defenses. That's the only thing.
Don't worry, one swing will do.
Look at her health. Her health is like fully depleting.
Keep your balance, Dorothy!
Am I keeping up, Captain?
Yeah, she knows how to fight, but her health continues to deteriorate like badly. I don't know if it's like that or she feels, but it really scares me as playing that character off the bat. That it's just the octopus woman just like has no defense. Defense is really like in a bad situation. I'm noticing when I'm playing the character, so it really makes it very difficult to know what the heck is going on with the character. But I have to still lower the battery, so yeah, this character is still, unfortunately, have to
No
sit straight
matter where
out.
we go, meeting you is the
Great-
real reward.
Great attacks, but terrible defenses. These defenses that she's carrying, she can't defend herself. She could attack individuals, but she can't defend herself to protect in protection, so it leaves her easily vulnerable for attacks to easily wipe her out until she's completely like defeated. That's not good for someone who's doing like straight combat.
Shikashiro Yanagi, secure the perimeter.
Overfront.
At your command.
Let's see.
Huh? Is something the matter?
I'll protect you from any danger.
I've got your back.
Let's head made Rena at your
A mission? Take me along.
Let's start the practice is vital.
Number 0, Ambi.
My loyal
Standing, you have
Soldier!
Officer 148, Juyuan, ready.
Alright, we got that.
What?
So we're gonna use these 3. Let's get them going. With the new character, we'll see how she does with her attacks and her defense. It's just they don't have her ready for it. That's why they only did like part 1, I guess, for the finale. If this is a finale of the season that's finally gonna end it, or is it gonna be something else entirely? We have no idea. Okay.
stand still. Surrender. You ready? I'll handle.
Alright, come on, come on.
Resistance is futile. Enemies of Section 6 shall pay.
Bam. And nothing but pieces. Maybe down to 600 left, so I have to still reduce some. If I'm going to be, you know, days without repeating the same thing, I have to like reduce these. So I'll just
You
change the
have my
characters.
complete support.
Do we have now?
Officer,
need a fort.
I'll protect you from. Relax. You're in good hands. I only handle technical.
I shall follow.
Let's start the experiment.
Awaiting further instructions.
Soldier order.
I've got your back.
Let's fire it up.
Let's do her.
Let's light this hollow up.
I guess we could go
Standing by.
with...
You have my complete. The anticipation off stage is the perfect prelude. I'm curious to see the audience's reaction.
Alright, let's do that. We'll add them, and then we'll add the next phase. We have to go back and forth to doing this. That's why, you know, with another character could help a lot.
I'll take over now. Neutralize.
My time to shine.
Heads up. Precision strike. Initiate.
Precipice.
The stage is mine.
Damn. That was quick. See how fast it was. Let's look at the rating, how fast. Only 56 seconds and they're all down. And it depends on the powers they use in their defense. The high ones that do fast, I could tell in certain characters what I tested them out for. They were really quick on them. Alright, let's do this one.
From any danger.
Huh? Need a fortune telling?
That one.
Standing by.
Awaiting officer. This is the path I follow.
Let me see.
Huh?
Eradicate. I am the Eye of Obel.
Eye Noble or...
I've got your 1,
or this
2.
one.
Yes, all accounted for.
Yeah, we'll do her.
At your disposal.
Alright, let's do this. I'm doing this because I have to reduce down the batteries, but if you probably were interested in watching the story, you could rewind it back, or when it's done streaming, then you can watch it back. Like that.
Allow me. Fine. Okay. I'll watch obliterate form and spirit. As decreed.
AM. That was quick. Minute and 1 second. Not the really best, but somewhere there. So I still need to put another 400, unfortunately, because it's 460. Alright, so we'll change character.
Need a fortune telling?
Huh? I've got your back. This is Officer the Anticipate standing.
Looking for intel? Or hiring me for a job?
1, 2. Yeah.
Let's start the experiment.
Ready in soldier orphan.
Huh?
Your fortune seems pretty good lately.
Officer
So I need one more character.
I shall follow your orders.
ready for combat.
He doesn't have that
My
much power.
loyalty lies with the winner.
Standing by.
I'll still use her. It's the old Abby. She's gonna be weak though. Her power is because she doesn't have the disc thing because it's been taken by the other Abby. But she hardly holds like low because of her performance. It's hard to get those discs, not easy.
Recalibrating.
Standing by.
Wanna play more? Stay focused. Increase firepower. All right, I'll take over. You're in my sight.
Thunder.
It's over now. Pierce right through. Engaging. Time to pin them down. Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill. Adjusting for wind. Support in position. Down.
Damn. Even shooters are strong. I have more openings. Let me see. These mean 360. Okay. I was a little bit difficult, but not that much. They're powerful shooters. When I upgraded them, I made them to make sure that they were like powerful enough that they defeat characters.
I am the Eye of Obel.
Alright, so now I can choose my favorite.
Officer 140.
Asset confirmed. Preparing to move out.
My loyalty lies with the winner.
Number 6. My blade is at the ready. Ready for combat.
Let me see.
Let's start the experiment. Practice is vital.
Let's see. Take into this one too as well. And what's this? SAA. Oh, those are A's. Yeah, these are usually the favorites right now. But we'll see what happens. It's because they have powerful strengths, abilities, and they're good looking. Of course, Evelyn.
I'll take over now. I'll handle it. Surrender.
Roger.
Damn. Down. Down, she let that unit go. Alright, 200, that's fine now. It takes a very long time to do them. Very, very long time. Okay. So yeah, I think that's about much here. Let me see if there's anything else that we need to do. 'Cause I already finished this story. Maybe we got another story. We gotta find out what's going on. I'm going to this location now. It's like an extra objective. See what after this main story, just which one this one would be.
Oh, it's you! You're quiet like a cat. Nearly gave me a heart attack. But thank goodness it's you. If anyone else saw my diary, I'd just die of embarrassment.
Your diary looks so pretty. And you've written so much. You must really love keeping track of everything.
Unlike tangible things, memories are fleeting. Even the most precious tokens can fade with time. But if I use words and photos to weave a net in my diary, I can catch those memories so time won't wash them away. For example, the day when we first met, I wrote down every little detail.
Mm-hmm.
Meeting you is a memory I've really cherished too.
Hearing you say that makes me so happy. From the moment I met you, you filled my days with so many fresh experiences. If I asked you for a small favor, you wouldn't turn me down, right?
Whatever it is, if you ask, I'll do it. Just tell me what you need.
I heard that to become a proxy, one must know the stars above and the lands below, be well-traveled, and always ready to help those in need. I've spent my life training in the mountains, so I barely know the outside world. But you know so much. Would you show me what things are like out there and help me fill my diary with new memories?
You give me too much credit, but I can definitely be your guide. Is there anywhere you'd like to go?
What do you usually do? The places you like to go, the things you enjoy? I'd like to experience them too.
Just the same old everyday stuff. But if you're interested, I'll make some plans.
I'll write down everything we do together in my diary. And since it's filled with moments we share, you can look through it whenever you like.
We're still arriving, whatever's going on. We're playing or just continuing some extra like side quests. Nothing too serious going on. I think she's wearing different. Wonder if they're gonna have that like an option you could buy it. Probably they would. I have a feeling they would.
So many people! So many cars! And shops! Let's go explore, Belle! Is that a pharmacy? I can smell ointment in the air. I remember this scent. It's just like what my brother gave me when I patched up an injured squirrel back on Yunquay Summit. Is this the Public Security Bureau I've heard so much about? I actually know a lot about them. I heard their officers are sent on dangerous missions all the time. Like going undercover in a gang, outwitting crime bosses, and making all those tough moral decisions. Judging by your face, did I lay it on a little too thick? Come on! sun bakes the road, there's this cozy scent in the air. I love sitting in the sun. If you have time, want to sunbathe together? We could lie on the grass, soak up the sunlight, and share all sorts of secrets with each other. Ooh, like that time I caught Shifu slacking off. But let's keep that between us for now. Over here, Val. Slow down. You'll trip if you're not careful. Fresh flowers. A smell like this makes me want to wag my tail. Can we stop there for a little bit?
Okay. It's a bit strange, these ones. Yeah, tell me to do this. Pick that one. Doesn't say anything else besides that. Very challenging here. Unless you do that. No. I think like that. I could do.
One cannot help but sigh at separation, just as one cannot cease longing.
Bam. There's another one. The flowers that were bought. Like that. Okay, let's go.
What a unique statue. I'll sneak a photo of it. Looks like this convenience store is run by Banyue. There's a shop like this near Swabian Temple, too.
Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. You're right. You're right.
Is that little doggy watching the newsstand?
She's not. It's like new to her. He's really like, oh, what's this image? All right. It's not right here. I'm looking to see where I'm going. Pick up there. Alright, we're gonna enter up here. Oops. Took a picture of them and moved on to the next. Wow. The dog of getting certain things. The dog was basically there. You got the first one. Replay of flaging the flowers. A dog that was lying there. Didn't take a good photo, I could tell. Photo was barely seen in the dog stand. The right way you have to do it, the photo is you have to be like equal to the middle, which if you put yourself way in the middle, you can barely see the person behind. And that can make it hard for the person to see what's behind there. You have to put yourself like in the side to against the object if you want a good photo. Oh, it looks like it's movie night. Be a little challenging. Gonna be challenging. I hate this one. This one sucks. If you mess things up, you know, the film can really be a lot. Great choice. Looking forward to the movie. Seriously, I hate this. The only one I hate. On the knees. She's kind of nervous. Maybe sometimes in the movies. Alright.
Belle! Oh, why'd you suddenly... Oh, the warmth of your hand is so calming. You got me. I am a little nervous. Even if it's something unfamiliar, doing it together with you makes me feel at ease. I'm feeling better now, but, your hand... If we kept holding hands, I wouldn't be able to pay attention to the movie.
Okay, the puppy and all the others. Ernie. I'm trying to get through this fast. There's secretly dark bandit.
No, don't hurt it. If I close my eyes, I can avoid the parts I don't want to see. But by listening, I can still follow along, so I don't miss anything. That's a pretty tempting idea you've got there. Wait, you'll do it too? Oh, if you're joining me, I guess I can't really say no.
Mm-hmm.
I heard the lines from the movie, and I thought the scary part was over, so I opened my eyes.
In the end, of course.
See? I told you, right? If we'd kept our eyes closed, we would have missed the scene.
When I pulled you out of that fissure, you were so scared that you wouldn't even touch a can of food. Who would have guessed I'd be counting on you so soon? Here, take the leash. This time, it's your turn to lead the way.
Just to find the owner and let past memories cross. Okay.
Will they ever find each other again? They will. They'll find their way back in that unbearable separation, and stay by each other's side. Your hand feels so warm. Just like this moment. Like it's grounding me. The movie's over, right? But why is everyone still sitting here? Oh, wait. Is there some sort of reason I don't understand?
Made it.
Huh. So they're showing respect to this long list of names.
People who made it
So
behind the
many
scene.
names. I didn't realize it takes this many people to bring a good movie to life.
Yep, it does in reality.
You really know a lot. It feels like I can get the answer to any question just by asking you. Next time we hang out, tell me more about what's new down the mountain. Stories about small animals always hit me right in the heart. I hope every goodbye can have a happy ending.
Okay. Gotta wait till we get to the main thing. Okay, there it is. The movie. Took a photo of the dog. There's 11 hours, not yet available. Wow. He's not yet available until 11 hours. They didn't plan that one. You start demo to get 20 of this, and then 20 of this, 1, 2. Let's just do that so that way we can get extra. It's like basically about 40. Shouldn't be that much of a hurting it to do that. Just gotta do like those objectives and getting them down.
Easy target! Perfect! Seal! Wait!
Ooh.
Forward! Turn around! Smash them! Got one for complaints! If you spot an ethereal, shout intercept!
Stand still!
Seal! Wait! Yep! Right?
It's showtime!
So the trick there.
Hello? This is the end for you! Forward! Turn around! Smash them! Woohoo!
Starlight, shine bright!
Nice one, but let me give you a little treat! My
Feel the power of Starlight!
Got one for complaints! If you spot an ethereal, shout for help!
My bullets never lose sight of their target!
It's no good surrendering! Special service! Hello!
Don't worry, everyone will get their share! Eyes up!
Forward!
Easy target!
Damn. Next demo. Be the last demo for the day. Next, what's this? That one's done.
Allow me to reap your soul. Prepare to kneel before me. The ending is all too predictable.
Zero!
Freeze all evil!
Understood. I'll eliminate any obstacles.
I'll write the ending to your nightmare.
Damn. Okay, that was the end of the demos and side quests. I'm done for this. So I guess that'll be the wrap for this entire live play and the wrap of the story that we just did. Wrap. I don't know. I may be saying it wrong. I just don't like this type of controls. This one right here. Like. Okay, there it is. Alright, so how do... Alright, so I guess I could say this will be the end of this live play. I've been streaming for a while. Only been like 2 hours. I was supposed to do it in one, but unfortunately, if you watch the beginning of this stream, I at least they showed everything that happened and leading to me having to stream in the morning. But you're welcome to leave me down on comments down below. Check out my description. You're there to want to support not just me, but the person I'm currently and you want to help and still love. And if you're interested in more about her, you could check that out as well. I also leave that in the description. Check out anything else, and I'll see you in another live play from your Zero Pal, Jimmy Pablo. And hope the service provider doesn't do this again, so I won't have to do this in 2 parts. I can only do it in 1 video. So, alright, so that's it, and bye-bye. Oh yeah, before I go, I forgot to mention this. If you're interested in what part happened, I actually rated it at 7 out of 10. But when we get to more of the climax, we'll see how, ending the season overall. Because I know they're probably going to prepare to end the season already and put the final arc of how to wrap this whole season up and knowing exactly what's going to end up happening. But I saw from every previous chapters I played in, and they should already close the season already to know, they did a lot of hard work on this, and it's end this season once and for all, and end this main character's villain arc, and put something that really shows that we're already like end this the Zenless Zone Zero story altogether. That's why I think it should only be 2 seasons. That's it, no more than that. All right, so that was my final verdict, and bye bye.